Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am so excited to do this video today because Beautycounter has just released their new foundation, the Skin Twin Featherweight Foundation, and I just received it in the mail. And they have the tint skin, and I really like the tint skin. I think it's great, but personally I don't get as much long wear coverage out of it as much as I would like to. I think it's great for everyday use. I think it's wonderful, but when I'm working on clients, I'm usually working on clients that need really super full coverage foundation, and they are getting married or they have some kind of event that they need their makeup to stay like 10-12 hours. I am super excited, and I have been waiting for them to come out with a fuller coverage, long wearing foundation, and it has happened. Yay! So I didn't receive this. I purchased this. I received this in the mail just recently, and I bought 4 shades. They currently only have 10 shades, I believe, and so they expanded the range to 18 shades, which is super exciting because between honey and like tan and chestnut, they were missing a ton of shades. And also just me personally, linen and sand, I always had to combine those two, and so I actually purchased the ones that are between those shades. So I got the light 210, the light 230, the medium 310, and the medium 330. So let's just get right into this. I'm really curious which ones work. I'm very curious about the foundation, how it looks, whether it is fuller coverage or not. So let's just get right into the foundation. I'm super excited. I haven't even swatched any of these. So like I said, linen is the shade that I typically go to, and then I put a little bit of sand in. So now they have 3 shades in between that shade, which is super cool. And then like I said, they expanded the range. I actually have this little, it's kind of cute because they have this little PDF that it's like a little flyer that shows you like all the shades, and then it shows you the shades that the tint skin has. So then it can show you like if your perfect match was linen, then you would get the 210. And then it kind of goes into categories. So you have fair, light, medium, tan, dark, and deep. And then within those, they have the different shades, whether you're cool or warm. So this is what the container looks like. I love the pump. This is just very sleek, and they're definitely going to these type of bottles. So this is the Countertime Antioxidant Soft Cream. So I did prep with this, but I love this new top that they have been using, so you don't have to worry about caps, and I always lose the caps anyways. Is anyone else like that? I lose caps all the time. Let me just use a little bit of lotion because my hands are super gross. So I definitely am just going to swatch on my chin to see which one works the best, and I'm very curious if it's going to be able to cover up this zit that I have not been able to get over. It's like gone, but it still has left a mark on my skin that just will not go away. It's so annoying. And then I do have these little acne scars still. My skin just takes so long. So let's see if this foundation is going to cover those marks. So let's first go in with the Skin Twin linen. Let's start a little bit higher up. So my skin is kind of red. So that is 210, light 210. All right, so now let's go on to light 230. And I like how the packages, they get darker with the different shades. It's kind of cute, right? Sorry, my light is so bright and the shades just get darker. I love the packaging. The future is clean. We are leading a movement to future where all beauty is clean. Okay, so this is light 230. So this is the next shade. That's 1 shade darker than linen. Ooh, that might be my shade. Ooh, that's a good shade. So that's linen. I shouldn't wear these earrings. This is linen. And then this is 230. Next we have the shade medium 340. That is definitely too warm for me right now. This will probably be like my summer shade. Oh, interesting. So this, what? Oh, I picked up 310 again, sorry. Oh, I mixed that up. Okay, sorry. I was gonna say, I was like, this is darker than this one. So this is 340 and this is 310. I mixed that up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to be careful with what I pick up. Yeah, so they just look very similar in the packaging. Which is like the point of having a variety of foundations though. So you can have one foundation. You don't have to mix like a million different foundations to get your perfect color. So sand is definitely too dark. So again, this is linen. So I'm gonna have to get used to these new names. So again, this is light 210. This is 230. This is 310. And this is 340. So this was sand and this was linen. So definitely 230 is my shade. So let's go in and see how this performs, shall we? You get quite a bit on just one pump. And I am going to apply it with a beauty sponge. So I was reading up on this and I did like a little training on this foundation. And so they say that this is definitely longer wearing than the tint skin. And this also has more hyaluronic acid in it, which is supposed to help with your fine lines and wrinkles. And it just makes your skin more supple. And I did prep with the Countertime soft cream. I always have to put on a moisturizer before I put foundation on. That's just like, it's just a rule. You just gotta do it. So far, it's looking nice. And I love that it's still dewy. It's not matte. That would really surprise me if Beautycounter would have came out with a matte foundation. I just don't feel like that's really their thing. Obviously you can always get matte skin though by using their powder, which is really nice. And that's gonna help keep your foundation on as well. I always use the least amount on my forehead. Okay, so that is my skin with one application. I really like this coverage. It's doing a very good job of covering up right here. This, I could definitely go in with one more layer to try to get rid of this. Obviously, I could just go in with a concealer too. I am gonna go in with 230 again. And that is what that color looks like. What did I do with my sponge? Here we go. And I'm just gonna go in with one more layer just to see how this builds up. It definitely has more coverage and is a thicker consistency than the tint skin. It smells very nice. It smells like hyaluronic acid. It's great. And I know sometimes people are like, acid? No, hyaluronic acid is one of the most well-known products that are used in the beauty industry, and it is so good at retaining moisture from your skin. So don't let the word acid scare you. Okay, so I am loving this coverage. The shade is perfect for my skin. And yeah, so I'm definitely 230. I'm just gonna finish doing my makeup because why wouldn't I? Let's see if I can get this covered. Yeah, and this definitely got covered. That's impressive. Right. Sweet. Ooh, girl. This did a nice job of covering up my dark circles, but now I am going to go in with my concealer. It will be interesting to see if they come out with another concealer because, well, let's see what this does now. This is the light concealer. And I really have to go into my inner corners because I have very purple under eyes. Beautycounter is a B Corp, so they have that right there, and then they also have the Leaping Bunny cruelty free, and then this is what the packaging looks like. On the other side it says, "The future is clean. We are leading a movement to a future where all beauty is clean beauty." And then when you open up the package, it says, "Text Better Beauty to the number to advocate for safer laws." So if you are unaware, Beautycounter is trying to advocate for safer, better beauty laws. And right now we have not updated our laws since 1938. I am in the dark right now. I need to turn my light back on. So we have not updated our laws in the US since 1938. And so other countries in the EU have banned about 1,400 different ingredients and chemicals in their beauty industry. And in our country, we have not updated our laws since 1938, and we have only banned about 30 ingredients. Canada has banned about 600 or something, so we are so far behind, and our FDA does not have control of our beauty industry. You think that they are controlling what is being put into the market, and it's not. Things are not tested before they are put onto the shelves. And actually, I feel safe in saying this because it's just the absolute truth. There are two kids companies that were selling makeup to children, and they found asbestos in their makeup. One company took it off their shelves when they told them you need to take it off your shelves. The other company did not, because the FDA does not have the legal rights and the authority to tell them to take it off the shelves. So Claire's refused to take down their makeup that had asbestos that they are selling to children. If that does not scare you, I don't know what does. Like, your profit margins matter that much that you are going to risk the health of thousands, if not millions, of children in this company? In this country? Are you kidding me? Like, you can't take down makeup that has asbestos that we know causes health problems, developmental issues in children. Okay, if that does not outrage you, Beautycounter is a for-profit company. They are not a nonprofit, but what B Corporation means is that they care about people, planet, and profit. It's really cool certification that companies like Patagonia, Seventh Generation, what other, I don't know. If you look up B Corps, it's really interesting. And they are a for-profit company, but they are business that is doing good for the environment and for people. And they're also making money. So it's not impossible for companies to care about what they're doing to people and to the planet, and you can still make a profit. So I highly recommend looking into that. So I just wanted to point that out, that that's what that means on your box if you did not know. So back to makeup. I always have to like add in why I talk about Beautycounter so much, because I am so passionate about this, and I am very passionate about our health protective laws in this country, because as a makeup artist, as someone who is a makeup enthusiast, I want to know what I'm putting on my skin and what I'm putting and letting my daughter play with. That is very important to me because I absolutely care about her health first and foremost. Okay, let's get back to makeup. It's like, hard to transition from that. But okay, so I put on the concealer pen, talking about health, and now I'm like, I put on my concealer pen. Okay, next I'm going to do a smoky eye. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do because obviously I was all about the base today. All about that base. So I have not played with this in a very long time and I love this constellation color. So I think I'm gonna do something with that, but of course I am just a warm tone kind of gal. A couple palettes in front of me that I'm going to choose from. This one is super pretty. This came out, I think a couple Christmases ago. So I think I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna first go in with their matte bronzer in number 1. It's just this perfect cool toned bronzer. So I'm gonna take that on a brush, a blending brush like so. I love these big fluffy ones. They're so nice. And I am going to set that. Well, I'm not going to set that. I'm just going to start blending in windshield wiping motions and just flicking that out. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Ribbon. I'm going to use the Rose Glow from Beautycounter, and I did not put powder down. Yay. I'm actually going to use my fingers first. This is what it looks like. It's one of these cream sticks. Ooh, she's pink. Ooh, she's real pink. That's pretty though. Yeah, super cute. And it does have some glow to it too. Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with that. Very pretty. Put that there. This comes in a really handy dandy trio if you were looking for a gift right now. If you forgot to give something to your mother, this would be really nice for her to get. You get the resurfacing peel, which everyone is loving. It's like a cult favorite. It's been out for, I think, a couple years now. And then we have the Illuminating Cream, which they brought back. This is in the same type of bottle that the foundation is in. So they are definitely moving to these caps, which is nice because there's no like cap on top and it's a nice pump. And they get these all from our country or from our continent. So they don't have to like fly things over and use a ton of gas and emit tons of pollution. So yeah, so that is the blush. Long story short, love it. I think this needs a little something on top. So I am going to go in with the constellation color right here. I kind of forgot that that's what I was going to do. And we shall see how this turns out. Ooh, it's so pretty. I'm liking this little messy look here though. It's pretty. So the foundation is still looking flawless. I did not even put any concealer on down here and it still looks so good, but I do feel like I'm getting a little oily and I am gonna need a little bit of powder. So I am gonna take the Beautycounter translucent powder and I'm just gonna set that underneath my eyes. I feel like I always do this, so this is nothing new for me. Next, I'm going to use the Lengthening Mascara from Beautycounter. Next, I'm going to use my Beautycounter bronzer in Surf. I have not used this in a while, so let's see how this lays. Ooh, she's dark. That's kind of why I like the number 1 better, is because it's a little bit lighter than this. I feel like the Surf and the Dune are very similar, and this one is definitely a bronzer because it has more of that bronze, like warmer, orangier tone, which is a little bit scary for a fair girl, but it's okay. This is working out for me. I am using the smallest brush in the world. I should use something bigger. Why don't I I never reach for bigger brushes, and I really should, because it just goes so much faster. It's kind of funny. I just sit there and I'm like, doo, 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 instead of just using this awesome fan brush. It just goes so much faster. And you could, I should be patting probably, but honestly the coverage has stayed. And I did not even set my face on this side at all. I'm just taking the #1 bronzer and putting it on my nose, just a little bit. And then on the tip, like so. And then I'm going to complete this look with some highlight. This is Halo. Love this. I definitely love this because I've hit pan. It is so bright with this camera. Ooh, she's dirty. Oh, I just love this highlight. She is just so pretty. Yes, and she is a she. I named it a she. And then I'm gonna take this on the brow bone as well. Just slightly. And I'm gonna take this in between my eyes as well. To really accentuate the fact that I haven't plucked my eyebrows in 2 months, so it's good. It's lovely. Okay. All right, well that completes the look. So this foundation I love. It is so nice. I do want to set it with like a little bit more powder just around the chin. I don't think you have to, but I just want to because normally that's what I would do. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder actually, and I'm going to do my chin because that's what I would normally do with like blemishes and have concealer. I did not even conceal that and it got rid of the redness, so I'm very impressed with that. I'm just going to do around the nose, on top of the lip, and then just underneath the eye here. Underneath the eyes, because that's usually where I would put powder. So I kind of feel like I should be checking back with you guys on this foundation to see how it wears. Of course, it's kind of late because I didn't get this video started today, but I'm a night owl, so I'll probably be up till like 10 or 11 anyways. So I'm gonna check back with you guys and see how this makeup wears. And I forget how, oh, this highlight is so pretty. I forget how pretty it is. The Halo highlight, like you just, it's like so unassuming in the pan, like it kind of just looks like, yeah, it's just like powder, shimmery, but then when you put it on, it's like, ooh, girl, it's just so pretty. Okay, all right, I will be back. Okay, so I'm back. I think it has been about 5 hours since I last did my makeup, and it is now 10:30, so this is about as long as it's gonna go because I'm ready to take off my makeup and get ready for bed. So, yeah, I feel like the foundation stayed on really nice. Like it still looks really good. My eye makeup, let's just ignore that. My eyeliner just like didn't go on that well to begin with. But anyways, yeah, I played basketball. I jogged a little bit even, and we were outside pretty much the majority of the night, and I was playing with my daughter. So that's a pretty good test right there. And I ate a ton, and I touched my nose a lot, so that definitely rubbed off a little bit. But of course I was playing basketball, so I don't know, like normally when you're out you aren't playing basketball and stuff. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm super excited for the launch of this foundation, and yeah, I hope everyone is having a great day. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.